Hi! Welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestions. And today's suggestion comes from XRT9212. What's the deal with airplane food? I struggled with this one because airplane food is considered one of those hack topics. Like, there's really nothing you could say about airplane food that hasn't been said 1,000 times by 1,000 comics. But, I promise, so here we go. Airplane food. For starters, what's the deal, right? So you're on the airplane and they give you these huge porter steaks and the tray to put the steaks on, it's so flimsy, the one that's on the back of the seat. I'm sitting there trying to cut my porterhouse with my knife, and the tray is barely holding. Plus, sorry, I had a little coughing fit because I was getting so worked up about that. Yeah, I mean, the porter steak is on the back thing and you're cutting it. And there was one time I was cutting my porter steak and I had my A1 sauce in the tray. It broke off. And then my A1 sauce fell all over. Plus, I got like weird hairs all over my steak. And, of course, they don't replace it. What's the deal with, why do they always serve soup right before they're headed into turbulence? You're telling me it's 2024. You're telling me they don't know when turbulence is coming and they can't tell the stewardesses or whatever we're calling them now. Let's back off on the soup. But no, every single time, here I am, nice big bowl of tomato soup with some grilled cheese, and as soon as I set it down, turbulence, and now I got red tomato soup all over myself, me and all of the other passengers. Now we gotta spend the rest of the trip soup all over ourselves. And another thing, when the stewardess / bartender comes by, and I ask her to mix me a martini, she's always out of olives. So she comes by and she shakes up the martini nice and good, pours it into a nice chilled triangle glass, and then I say, "Where's my olives?" And they're always out. And don't even get me started on the soft serve ice cream. They come out with the soft serve ice cream machine, and they're like, "Hey, you want chocolate or vanilla?" I said, "Give me vanilla." And they give me vanilla, and then they're dipped or not dipped, and I want dipped. And then they dip it, and they're using the cheap hardening shell, and it takes me like 45 seconds for it to harden. So there's a reason nobody does airplane food. As a comedy bit. Anyway, thanks for the suggestion, XRD9212, who's one of our regular contributors. And by regular, I mean possibly only. Anyway, if you'd like to leave a suggestion that I don't really make that funny, put it in the comments or whatever. Or, mail it to me at 1417.